and everything's going to be all right.
Uh-huh.
And to professionalize matters a little bit more, I know this is not big news for most people,
Uh-huh.
but it is for me. I bought a new litter box today for the kids.
Wow.
A brand new litter box, $50 from Chewy. It's an oversized. It's like going to be a little poop dream home for them, I think. So, because this one's
Wow.
old, it stinks, and yeah, like it's a corner unit. I want to move it to a different spot. I know, I know this is probably not that interesting to most people, but if you're a cat owner, you know how important this is. So we got a new poop house coming for the cats. And I want to throw out a shout to Chewy.com for that because they're a really good ethical pet company. So nice people. They send handwritten notices if they send a handwritten letter if your pet dies and they find out.
Very
Isn't that nice? Who
Yes.
does that? You're not going to get that from all these other crappy places. So
Right.
yeah, my
Right.
friend's cat died. She got a handwritten letter from someone in their corporate office sending their condolences and some flowers. Chewy.com.
Chewy. All right. So I was wondering, since I have been working on my DNA jokes, and along with my DNA jokes, Amy, I have been just thinking of maybe pulling a variation of jokes about tests and
The DNA test, yeah.
but just tests in general that I have taken. Like, so you know how people, oh, I took tests for this. Well, I tell you, I've had another test come back. That's very, very bad.
Oh no. The test.
So did we ever discuss how I took my ancestry and sent it out to Prometheus to have my genes analyzed?
No, but I remember talking about this when your friends were in town.
Yes.
That you were going to do it one
and
time.
we were going to do it.
Yeah, because
Oh, that's right. We recorded when Mary and Brenda were in town.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I did it.
Mary's a genetic specialist,
the genetic
right?
person. Yeah. So she's like, "Hey, listen, if you send your your genetics in," and I sent it in so long ago, and we never did talk about it, and it just came back up because I was cleaning out my documents, and I found it again, and I brought it up, and then I thought, "Oh my God, I've got huge jokes in here." Okay,
yeah.
So
let's do some of these results that you experienced.
Okay, so they obviously they female, they knew, blue eyes most likely from my genes. There was a couple things in here that were very bizarrely true, like okay, are you ready for this? Is so bizarre. It's the gene GS227. I don't know what any of this means, okay?
Right,
and I can't pronounce it either, okay?
It's a genetic marker. Okay, let's go.
Basically what it means is when I was at an early age, I would not eat things that were bitter tasting. So this gene that I have gives young people an adversity to anything that tastes bitter.
I think most kids have that, don't they?
Right. This is so bizarre. So it says, which means basically as a child, you probably hated Brussels sprouts, but you discovered that olives.
What child does like
right?
Brussels sprouts?
And as you got older, now you discovered you like olives and Brussels sprouts. Studies show that change in bitter sensitivity occurs over the lifespan.
Oh yeah, I love all that nasty stuff now. It's delicious.
Right.
I used to hate fish, and now I love fish and sushi.
But children with this gene type could be I don't have my glasses on. Anyway, so we have basically I was more sensitive to bitter than you as a kid by this gene. Okay, that's like it. Yeah. So anyway, how stupid and bizarre is that, right?
Yeah.
Like how dumb? Who cares, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So now I'm going, and it says
like whatever. And
I'm gonna keep.
What's the juicy ones?
Let me give me something. Give me something really good. So. It turns out that my most prominent gene is the obesity gene. So,
oh no!
I've been wanting to discuss this.
You were born to be a permanent fat kid? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, number one, I thought the obesity gene, me? Hello? Like, duh. No, either it's going to be like, duh, or no way. Like, that's shocking. But, so, anyway, I tell my mother, that I got the obesity gene.
Yeah, what did Ricky have to say?
She said, don't blame me, don't look at me, blame those 2 fat ants on your father's side.
Ricky's passing off the blame to people.
She's like, don't even blame me. She said, I got nothing to do with you being a fat ass.
She has nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it.
Okay, now another gene comes up. And again, it's 2.76 times more at risk for obesity again.
Oh,
how many
God,
different genes
piling on
can I have for obesity?
Oh,
so,
Cindy.
Now, rheumatoid arthritis is in there.
Oh.
Okay? Thank God I don't have Hep C. Because a lot of people with my genetic makeup have like Hep C treatments don't always work well with them.
Oh, that's not good.
So I've got so it's rheumatoid arthritis. I don't know what Lyme syndrome is, but I don't know, that showed up. Anyway, I'm skipping all the stupid stuff. You tell a lot of lies.
You tell lies.
Yeah. I'm skipping all the stupid stuff and just telling you to my next
the juicy ones.
Was I have the genetic makeup of someone who lacks empathy. So now I'm like, oh my God, like that's serial killer stuff.
So you're fat and you don't give a flying.
Right. So I basically learned through this entire report that I am a fat asshole.
Yes, you are. It took a lot of genetic testing, and it's nothing we didn't know. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad that you're genetically predisposed, and at least it wasn't your choices that you made, Cindy.
Right.
100%. You're genetically predisposed
to be a jerk.
To being a fat jerk.
Right, but here's the thing.
I wonder if I took this. Do you think I would have similar results as you? I think I might.
Yes, you've got to.
We got a lot of the same personality types.
Wait, but did you do your ancestry yet?
No, I haven't done any of that.
Oh, if you do ancestry, then this one's free.
No, I'm afraid to. You know why? Because some people submit their ancestry, and then someone in their family gets caught for being a serial killer. And I would feel bad if that's the way it went down. For them. If they're a serial killer, I want them to just get, or murder. I just want them to get caught on their own. I don't want it to be because I did some dumb test. So I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe I should do it.
Well, let me tell you.
I want hard genetic proof saying that I turned out fat too because of genetics. Mm-hmm. Then you're like, that gives you a fat card, I feel like. Yeah. Now you got your gay card, now you got your fat card, being like, I was born into this by my fat aunts. It's their fault.
Okay, so that's one story.
That's quite the story.
That's one that right.
You have to have one of those ancestry tests before you can.
Right, you have to. Right, so you do the ancestry, and then you ask ancestry. You can download these papers, and you can't really make them out, and then you just have to forward those to this company, and then they will break it all down. And really, you're donating your DNA to them because they're doing like testing,
like research and stuff.
Right? It's a hospital.
It's a hospital. I was going to say, what are they going to do with all this information? Are we going to start genetically editing
no, I don't know. I think
baby.
No, I think they're just trying
babies. We're talking crazy stuff.
In order for them to break those genes down, the most thing they can do is just test people who are obese and see what kind of gene makeup they have. And so that's why it says like 2.7 tested with this gene. I don't know, stuff I don't understand that.
I wonder how many points it goes up to. Let me ask you this question. Here's an ethical question. Now your girls turned out thin and beautiful and anything, but say you were just starting out having a baby and they're like, Cindy, we know you got this fat gene, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We can genetically edit that out of your future children.
Cool.
You won't have it.
Yeah.
Would you do it?
Hell yeah.
You would?
Could you imagine?
Yeah, but see, that's what's going to come down to.
That will be brilliant.
Designer babies. It's going to be like that movie Gattaca.
I don't even care that they're not going to be heavy. I'm thinking about, man, my kids will get to eat pretty much whatever they want and stay thin.
They can eat whatever they want. They can marry Nick Jonas.
Yeah, I don't care what they look like.
Whichever Jonas they want and all that.
Right. Hey, listen.
It's interesting. I feel like it's going to come down to that. That's why I'm just.
Let's continue this conversation. As soon as we get back, we got to take a break.
Okay.
All right, be back in a minute.
We'll see you back.
Okay, and welcome back to A Couple of Instigators.
Welcome back, friends.
Yeah, I wanted to elaborate at like what we just left off at, where you were like, would you do the genetic
editing of your
take out the
child.
obesity gene and stuff of your future child, or would you think it was unethical?
But what if you could take out mental illness? Like, what if you could
No,
design your child? I mean, at that point, you're kind of playing.
Yeah, but let me tell you something.
Game,
let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Could you imagine finding out when you're like 16 and a little pudgy kid, okay? Mm-hmm. And finding out that your mother could have had that gene removed, and she decided to be a freaking hipster. Naturalist jerk off, and was like, no, I am not messing with nature. Let my child be obese. Yeah.
Well, it's also based on the choices you made.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom. I could be skinny right now and eating cookies.
Yeah. Well, I know, but then there's going to be competitions on how you design our children, and the more you pay, the more they take out, and it can get real crazy.
I don't see a problem with it if it's going to make
You don't see a problem with that?
No, but I should, right?
I see some, but you lack empathy, so you don't.
You're asking the wrong person.
Yeah.
Listen, people.
You genetically lack empathy.
Listen, people.
You're right. So anytime you're being a jerk, now I know why.
Listen, all you crunchy naturalists, just remember, if your kid has that gene to lack empathy, this is what they're going to turn out like. So, you better go in there and pull that gene out, you jerks.
Yeah. You know what? You could have looked real hot going on this Olivia cruise if you didn't have that gene.
If I had that gene.
Do you think if we were skinny and like we looked hot, we'd pay $6,000 to go on this? Yeah, no. I did look it up, by the way. They use Harmony of the Seas, which is a Royal Caribbean ship.
So it's the same as Melissa.
Yeah. Well, these lesbians got a lockdown on the Royal Caribbean.
Let me tell you what. Yeah.
If we didn't have fat genes, we would probably go.
I don't think
let
so.
all the I feel like we go out there and cruise.
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, I went on the Melissa Etheridge cruise, and it was a Royal Caribbean. But here's the thing. Amy. They're putting them on a ship that the food and everything is not nearly what they're paying worth. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. But they are paying a lot of entertainment.
They're paying a premium for the entertainment and to have a ship to themselves, to be themselves, a judgment-free zone, even though there's plenty of judging. but that's how they'll sell it. You know.
Well, the Melissa
judge
Cruz
each other.
Was I don't know. It was I tell you I had the best time. I really did. I mean, I met some of the nicest women.